YouTube, what's going on? Thank you for joining me again. Your boy, Mr. 9 Millie. And today we're going to be talking about a gun that I believe the hype train really kind of hurt. And that would be the H&K VP9. You can see it's cleared, nothing in the magazine. So, when this came out, what was it, almost 2 years ago, I believe? I don't know, the hype train was running wild, saying how this is going to be the best striker-fired pistol out now. It's just going to, take the handgun world by storm. So, let me start off by telling you what I do like before I get to why I believe the hype train hurt this guy. One thing that you can't deny with this is the ergos. Ergos on this bad boy are great. I mean, that's one thing. When they made this, I mean, they gave you plenty of options to custom fit it to your hand. This gun comes with, you can change these side plates as well as the back strap. So you get small, medium, or large on both, on the side plates and the back strap. So I mean, you can fit it to where it really feels like it's custom made for your hand. And I've seen some other videos with some people saying that there's like overlapping or there were gaps, and I don't have that problem at all on this. I mean, it looks like one solid grip. So I don't know if they're using, like, if you use the small and then jump to the big back here, if that messes with your seams or something, but I'm using the same size. Mine is medium all the way around, and it looks like a solid grip. So I mean, it definitely, feels great. I think out of all the striker fire guns I've held, this definitely wins the ergo trophy for sure. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it's like a boob, You grab a boob, doesn't matter what angle, what time of day, the surroundings, it just feels good. So, definitely winning on that category. And to go back to the grip, I don't see any seams or anything like that, overlays or anything like that. I mean, the fit and finish on this is really good as well. I'd probably go as far as to say, as far as looks too, that this might be the best looking polymer striker fire gun. But of course, that's in the eye of the beholder, so that's definitely debatable. It's got the 3-dot sights on it. They work well. The other thing I like is the mag release. Oops, I accidentally hit my light on. It's not your regular button on this side that you hit. It's on the trigger guard. You just push down on it and it comes out. And because it is on the trigger guard, it is ambi, so lefties, I'm sure you're going to appreciate that. And I think that might add to the ergos on it too. There's no button on the side to get in your way at all. It's just that good feeling grip all the way around. So I don't know. People were saying, oh, it's a pain to train yourself to get used to using the different mag release system, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, you can use it many different ways. You can stick with your thumb and hit it out, go with your index finger and hit it out. So I like that, actually. Other good thing it's got going for itself is it's easy to take down. You lock the mag back, or not the mag, you take the mag out, lock the slide down. Once it's locked, you can then, hit your little lever there, boom, and then it'll come right off. So super easy to take down. Another positive. And I don't know if you can see it, but back there, you really can't. There's a little red like dot button thing in there, so it lets you know when it's charged. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't need that back there, and it's just distracts from my sight picture because it's red in there when you're looking at your sights. But I didn't find it to be a problem, so I don't know if there's some newbies out there that might like that. Another big thing on this was they added these charging little flares on the back of the slide right here. So if you got, you know, a weaker grip, or, you know, an older individual, your grip's not as strong as it once was, that can assist in you getting a better purchase on it and making it easier to slide back. And I don't think it detracts too much from, you know, the function. Well, it doesn't detract any at all from the function of the gun. And it's pretty smooth too, so if you're going to carry it, it's not really going to snag on anything because it's rounded on it. So when you're going to pull it out, it's beveled right there, so it won't snag. It's got front cocking serrations if you like do press checks that way. So after I told you all the things I like about this gun, you're probably saying, well, why is it overhyped? Because with all those good things I just said, it just doesn't separate itself when it comes to actually shooting. I mean, when you're holding it, looking at it, it just feels great. And if that's all that it was there for, then this would be the winner. It'd live up to the hype. When it comes to actually shooting this thing, does it separate itself from all the other options? Do all those pluses I just said, you know, add up to it being that great, the best out? And in my opinion, it doesn't. I mean, it's a good gun, don't get me wrong. I got it, I'm not going to get rid of it. I like it. But I think I just, like I said at the beginning, believed the hype, and maybe that's my fault, but it kind of left me wanting for more. So just an example, this guy right here, does it blow this guy out of the water? My SIG P320. Quick answer, not at all. I like this gun. Like I said with that one I compared to grabbing a boob. Ergos on this are really good too. I guess it'd be like grabbing a nice ass. So it depends on if you're a boob man or an ass man as far as the ergos between the two. So anyway, that gun is not, in my opinion, better than this gun. Another example, is that gun better than my Glock 19? Ergos, absolutely. I mean, I don't think anybody can sit here with a straight face and say the G19 is the best, you know, ergo gun out there. It just, that grip angle doesn't feel good. But with that said, when it comes time to pulling the trigger and grouping shots, I can do it better with this than I can with this guy. So that's what it comes down to. I mean, when you get it, run it down for the main reason why you have it is to be able to put shots on the target accurately. This gun doesn't separate itself. It's good. I mean, it's not by much. It's not like I'm getting shots all over the target or anything. It's just, it's not as tight as I am with the other two. And one thing I left out when I was going over what I like is the trigger. I mean, it's got a good trigger. Definitely triggers better than the Glock trigger. But for whatever reason, You put that brick in my hand with that funny grip angle on it, and I can just shoot it pretty good. And this one, as good as it feels, as good of a trigger that it has, it just doesn't separate itself. So as you can see, I got this light on it. This is in 9mm. It holds 15+1, and I got the light on it because this is in my home defense rotation, as are the other two guns that I showed you. That's why they both have lights on them as well. So with me saying, you know, it's overhyped and this and that, don't get it misconstrued by me saying it's a terrible gun, because it's not. It's good, but man, that hype just, it hurt me. I mean, I would compare it to, you know, when one of your friends says, yeah, she's got a friend. You ask, well, what does she look like? Oh yeah, she's got a pretty face, nice butt, some double D's. You're going to be good to go. So you're like, okay, sounds like a winner. And then the girl shows up and you're like, oof, yikes. Who let her out the pound? And, I mean, maybe, you know, was it your friend that overhyped the girl, that got your expectations up too high? Because on a regular night at the bar, with a few in you, you'd probably, if you didn't know her, you would have talked to her anyway. But because he started up the hype train, got your expectations too high. I just think that's what was the case with this. Good gun. I mean, anybody that has one, I'm not going to knock them for it. Like I said, it's in my home defense rotation, so I trust it. It runs good, eats, feeds everything, ejects everything. So I mean, I can't knock anybody. If this is, you know, your only gun you have, then you like it, you can shoot good with it, good for you. So just wanted to give you a quick video. My H&K VP9, good gun, but I was a fool. I was a sucker for love, but the hype. But hey, what can you do? Because at the end of the day, the hype led me to buying another gun that runs, that works. So how bad was that? After all, not bad at all. Like I said, I'm not going to get rid of it. It shoots too good. Well, not too good. I mean, it shoots good, but what I meant to say, it just is reliable as heck. I haven't had any problems with it, which I also know a lot of people were bagging it just because Mac did a review on it, where he did a torture test on it, and it failed on him. But I mean, I'm not going to have any of those scenarios ever come up. Like I said, this is my home defense gun, so if I have water or mud in my room, then I got some bigger issues than if this gun's going to fail me. So there you go, H&K VP9. Tell me what you think. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, I'm an idiot. Been called worse. So, as always, stay strapped and be easy. Until next time, thank you for your time.